Hi, welcome to Ghoulin Around. Today, we are going to go for the fourth disc on the Tales of Terror that Joanne and I are watching, all the older movies. And I'm your host today, Loretta Mooney, and this is
Joanne Massey.
So we're going to just dive into these because there's four of them to go through. So the first one is The Sadist. What did you think of this one?
I didn't like any of these.
I didn't like any of these.
The Sadist. God, this one was like what?
The ones that stopped at the this place because they needed a part for their car because it died, and then this robber with his girlfriend, kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde type of person. Yeah, people were there, killed the family that was there, and that guy was so weird, and the overacting with the was just, I thought it was more creepy than anything else just because of the way he was acting.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy this one. I had a hard time paying attention. A lot of these older movies because there's no subtitles with it.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand what they're saying all the time.
I will get distracted. I will start, looking at my phone or doing something that, I'm trying to pay attention to this movie and I just can't.
Yeah.
And this was one of them. And so, I had, watched it. And, this guy shows up. It's like a Bonnie and Clyde. That's what they remind me of. Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, and Bonnie and Clyde type of...
They kill and rob these people. And for no good reason, really.
Yeah, just because,
No, they're just...
They want to.
Yeah.
Terrorizing them first before they ended up killing them.
Yeah. And this one's an old black and white film made in 1963. I didn't recognize anybody that was in it.
I didn't recognize anybody either.
So this was a don't waste your time movie.
Yeah, this one definitely. I mean, I wouldn't even if it was laying around. I wouldn't even watch it.
No,
because it was horrible.
Yeah, it was not entertaining by any means.
No. So we'll go to the next one.
Yeah, the next one is Terror Creatures from the Grave. Oh my God. So this one, I had to watch this one 3 times because I continuously fell asleep every single time I tried to watch it. So then I think I got the whole movie in there by watching it 3 times. I still think I'm missing parts. This movie was bad. It was just... I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't either. I can't even give you a summary because I couldn't figure out what was going on.
We'll give you the summary that it says because it is not what it felt like.
Yeah.
It says... An attorney travels to his client's castle to conduct some business where he learns upon his arrival the client died almost a year ago. The client's widow and daughter then tell the attorney an incredible tale of how the owner was able to revive the spirits of a long-deceased plague victims and how his spirit roams the halls of the castle. Doubting their story, the attorney begins to reconsider when a rash of mysterious deaths occur at the castle.
Yeah. That's not what I got out of the movie. I got out of the movie that the girl was going insane.
Yep.
And having hallucinations.
Yep. Yeah. From what I had seen, bits and pieces, I thought maybe the daughter that was going crazy? Not the widow.
Yeah, it was the daughter.
It was the daughter that was having issues and
Yeah, she was the one seeing stuff.
Going crazy. I thought maybe she was the one murdering people but didn't know it. I don't know. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
And then you find out about these spirits and then you're like, well, why the fuck are there spirits? And then at the very, very end, the doctor gives some kind of bullshit history thing of, oh, this used to be where plague victims died, and I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, it didn't come together at the end like movies should.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. I could not stay awake through this movie. I mean, working 2 jobs and then trying to watch something like this, I was out every single time.
This one, again, was in black and white. I don't know what year this one was.
1965.
65, so yeah. And then, you know, it wasn't so much that the actors didn't act very well, because I think they did a good job with what they were given.
Yeah.
But it was the whole plot of the movie and everything. It just did not fall together to make it seem like what the description says.
No, not at all. And sometimes, like, when I watch these older movies, just because I know I'm not going to have subtitles, I read the description that this thing gives me first so that I can try to watch the movie as it's intended. Because then, like, I'll watch it and I'll be like, I don't understand what happened.
See, and I don't have that, so you just give them to me blindly.
Have fun, Mom.
Have fun with it. You don't need to know what it's about. Just see if you can figure it out.
Go waste a whole day watching horrible movies.
Oh, man, when you said we had to do this one and then we were doing another one, I'm like, I got to watch 7 movies in 2 days. I'm glad you canceled one.
And then, so this is one I wouldn't recommend. Don't go out of your way to watch it.
No,
even if it was laying around.
Not.
Yeah.
You can trash it.
This whole disc just can go in the trash.
Yeah. By the way, I have it in my bag for you. And give it back to you.
I don't want it.
It goes in your collection.
I know, but this one was not good. The
next one is Keep My Grave Open. This is another one. Now, this one was a little later, 1976.
It's colored.
It was in color, but the color was... It had to have been pretty new to go into color because the color really sucked. It was not good. The color was not good at all.
You have to remind me what this one was about. I don't remember.
Well, we had to read it because I can't remember either.
An Erie mansion.
Good, so I don't remember.
An Erie mansion is the home of a reclusive woman who guards her privacy through murderous means. The unbalanced lady is obsessed with visions of her brother Kevin and longing to be with him. That's right. I remember it now.
Okay.
One visitor after another come to a ghastly end at the hands of this deranged... whatever that fucking says. I don't know. This one sucked too.
Yeah, it did.
Obviously, because we couldn't even remember.
No,
what
yeah,
it was
you
about.
had to read it. So basically, what this one was is this woman was kind of going insane after her brother died or something, and she was still pretending like he was alive, and people were coming in and out, and she was murdering them so that they didn't find out that he had died or something. I'm not really sure exactly.
I think
but then
she
at the
had
end
some
of the
kind
movie, it was her brother that was there pretending that she was still alive, which I thought was weird.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I just watched this one yesterday morning, so...
I don't remember. This was like a split personality type thing.
Yeah, kind of like Norman Bates.
Yeah.
Being his mother.
Yeah, because his mother was dead.
Yeah. So it kind of gave me that type of vibe, but it just wasn't done very well.
No, it made no sense.
And then the end, like I said, it was the brother there talking to her like she had been the whole movie with him. So I don't know. It was really weird.
I don't know. I obviously don't recommend this one either. I can't even remember what it was about.
I just watched it yesterday morning and I couldn't remember it. So we'll just go on to the next one. I wouldn't suggest this one. So let's go to the next one, which is The House That Screamed, and that one was done in 1969.
And it's colored. Kind of.
Well, kind of.
It was one of those very early colored movies. So
you know what? I don't even think it was that. I think it was black and white because in the background is what was black and white, and then the people and their clothing was in color. And if it had been something that was like done early in color and was fading, it wouldn't be so drastic. It would be like this little piece here, this little piece here that was out of color. So I think it was black and white, and they tried to color some of it. But it didn't quite get it all.
I don't know. This was the only one that I actually probably watched all the way through.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was an odd concept enough to where I actually did pay attention to it.
Yeah, I did pay attention to this one. The premise of this one is it's like this, what was it, like an
It's
orphanage?
it's a boarding school.
Boarding school for like young teenage women. And the girl that's in charge of the school has a son that she kind of keeps kind of hidden and like locked away to keep an eye on him because she knows he's fucking crazy. So she knows that. And so
but I don't think she realized how crazy.
She made him that way. Okay?
Yeah, she did.
This was kind of like a Norman Bates type thing.
Like I was just going to say. And yet again, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Norman Bates and his mom, the type of relationship that they had and what he becomes.
Yeah, so she catches him looking at the girls and stuff like that, and she constantly tells him, like, you're never going to meet anybody like your mom, and your mom's going to be the only one for you, and da-da-da-da, so on and so forth. And girls start going missing one by one.
So at the
whole middle plot of it just is not important.
Yeah.
Just that girls are going missing.
Yeah. And so at the end of the movie, then you find out that he was the woman's son was the one killing all the girls that had gone missing and taking certain pieces to make a girl for himself
that was exactly
like his mom. So if a girl had come in with eyes that looked like his mom, then he would take her head, hands. He was taking bits and pieces and creating kind of a Frankenstein.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, of course, mom finds out at the very end and freaks out about the whole thing. And it's like, well, you did this. You created this. This is what happens.
So this one would, on this disc, this wasn't a good movie, but it would probably be the only one that I would recommend to watch, just because it was kind of an odd type of plot.
I think if it was laying around, or like you could find it somewhere for
free
or cheap, like very cheap, I'm talking like 99 cents, I would watch it. But like to spend I wouldn't even spend $5 on this movie.
No.
I wouldn't bother with that at all.
No. I wouldn't either.
But if you can get a hold of it for free or like super cheap, I'd watch it just for the interesting aspect, I guess.
Yeah.
Because this was done so long ago, and like I'm wondering, I don't know what came first, was this or Psycho? But I'm wondering if somebody got their ideas from somebody else.
Yeah.
Because this was kind of like, gave me that type of vibe.
We just did Psycho. Was that done in 61?
I don't know, Mom. I don't remember all this stuff. We do so much.
I know. We do so much. I think it was 60 or 61 is when Psycho was done. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up, but...
No, I'm wondering if they got their idea from that.
It might have. I think a lot of movies, especially because Psycho was so huge at the time, that a lot of movies, especially B movies like this...
Well, this one, I don't know what it was about this movie, but it reminded me of a British flick. Like, was this made in Britain?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can see that, yeah.
Like, I don't think this was an American-made film.
No, I don't think it was either, because they were French.
Yeah, some of them spoke French.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was made here.
True.
So I think this was, like, maybe they had heard of Psycho and seen it and, like, wanted to make something, like...
Kind of
for
similar.
their culture, but, like, similar, yeah.
But I think a lot of movies did a lot and took a lot from Psycho and kind of branched off from there at the time because Psycho was so big.
Mm-hmm.
And, we just referenced Psycho twice with these movies, just because, I mean, you kind of get that vibe off of them.
Yeah, for sure. But I think altogether this disc was not good.
No, this disc was not very good at all.
At least we usually get 50-50, but this one, not at all. I'm hoping the next disc will be better.
What do we have on the next one?
Death Warmed Me Up, Frankenstein 80, The House by the Cemetery, and Death in the Shadows.
Okay.
And I don't recognize any of these names. And, well, at least all of them are in color. So they're all in like the 80s.
Are they?
It looks like it, yeah. Well, that one's in 72, but the other ones are in 80s.
I recognize that name.
I watched that one already. Oh, Michael Hurst.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know much other than that.
Nope. I don't recognize any of them either.
I at least stayed awake through that movie, but that's not saying much.
Okay, well, that's it for the 4th disc of Tales of Terror.
Out of 50.
Out of 50, yeah. Or not 50 discs, 50... Oh, yeah, 50 discs. I thought it was 50 movies.
No. We have a long way to go.
Oh, wow.
This is going to take years.
Oh, we got a lot of horrible movies to go to.
Yeah. Maybe halfway through we...
Take a little break?
We may kill ourselves.
Well, I think we take a little break halfway through.
Yeah. We'll
so when
see.
we get to disc 25, which is still quite a ways away.
That's so far.
It is so far.
This is only disc 4.
I know. But we'll make our way through them little by little. There's probably at least a couple more good ones in here somewhere.
I hope so. Well, like I said, we've been getting 50-50, but this one was just bad.
Yeah, this one was really bad.
So I'm hoping that maybe the next disc will be a 50-50 shot. Maybe we'll finally hit a disc where we like all of them.
That would be nice. Could we have at least 2 of those discs throughout all 50?
And that's when I put a big ass fucking Post-it note on that one disc that's in that box. Nice. So we know that's the one.
That's the one.
I think by like the time we get done with these, like, and we have to like probably review like the best ones, I don't even think I'm gonna remember any of them.
No, probably. Well, you're gonna remember
my Invisible Man.
Invisible Man, because you really liked that one.
I loved that one. Yeah.
And the Manster, of course.
Oh, the Manster was great. I loved that.
See, so you'll remember a couple.
Yeah, I'll have to write them down. I have to keep notes.
There you go.
I should start putting Post-it notes on every single disc. Not this one, not this one, this one, this one. I just start checking them off in here.
Yeah, make a list, and what you do is you put the Invisible Man, the Incredible Invisible Man, and then the Manster on it, and then as we keep watching, if you find one that, okay, well, this one was better than that one, so then you put them in order of which ones you liked the best.
Yeah, I really enjoyed those ones.
I know you did.
All right, well, we'll keep making our way slowly, agonizing through these. Yeah. If you start seeing us, like, start withering away, please comment, say, hey, take a break, because we might start withering away at these.
Yeah.
Our hair might start falling out.
I might be gray by the time we're done with this.
Yeah. I'll be gray by the time we're done with this. Jeez. It's gonna be a while.
I know. All right. Well, that's it for disc 4, and we'll get to disc 5 here
next month.
And we'll get that one released. And in the meantime, keep Ghoulin, keep watching our other stuff. Click the links below, ring the bell. Mm-hmm. And keep Ghoulin.